Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, yeah. And I quit. Why you guys so sad? Good evening. Thank you, Evandale, for having us. I won't thank Lorraine. I'm not so happy with what she did. You know somebody is out to get you when she give you a mic after mic. What is it that I can say that the legend herself haven't said? Round of applause for Maki again, please. Just so you know, congratulations on your nomination for Bus Driver of the Year. I know somebody put my name there, but I'm still voting for you. Okay. Name is Sonto, not Sonto. It's a Tsonga name, Sonto. For church, Shangani, you call it. And hailing all the way from Bushbuck Ridge, and the surname is Ngomane. Okay, I'm a runner. All these other things that you guys think I am, they come after running, because running brought all these other things that you know me for. If I wasn't a runner, I wouldn't be known for the other things. So I'm a runner first, but of course, Better Next, you know it. It's a brand that I'm trying to push, and I feel like it's going somewhere because there's some crazy people who think, I have got a story to tell, and that's why I'm here. So if I say anything wrong, blame her. Okay, comrades, I'm going for number 6. Okay, watch out, Maki. I'm coming for you. Actually, the two of you. Yes, they won't like us like that. They won't say it, but I still say that I've got half a green number. They won't acknowledge us, I know. There's not even a medal for getting up. They should print half a green number, at least for us. But anyway, it's fine. So with Comrades, my journey started very simple. Unfortunately with me, I'm the type of guy who goes head first and body later. You can ask the wife, she's sitting right there. She's got a serious headache, and I'm afraid it's not going anywhere as long as I'm still breathing. So I wanted to do Comrades, and I did not even know that there's a thing called a qualifier. I wanted to get a form, sign do Comrades, and they say, whoa, my guy, you need to qualify first. I'm like, what is the qualifier? I said, no, you need to run a marathon. At the time, it was 450, right? Yeah, 450 marathon. I'm fine. I'm coming from weightlifting, by the way, before that. So I'm like, I'm a gym bro. I know how to do things, I'm fit enough. Oh, Bona. First marathon, signed up. By the way, I haven't done an official 21 or 10. I just like, no, you know me. Bona. Levels. I signed up for the first one. The guy who convinced me to sign up for a marathon, he said, no, do this one. This one is the one that I'm going to. I didn't know the other ones anyway, because he used to talk about it. And the marathon is called Soweto Marathon. So I went there. Long story short, I remember warming up at the starting line. I still have pictures. It was still an old mutual one. Yeah. It was a white T-shirt, and it was a bit of a, crop top. Not because of the feet. No, it was me. It was a bit on the bigger side. So, very, you can tell he's a very experienced man, older. I'll pick on him because he's got the white stuff that. Yeah, you were like, guy, tell me, so what are you doing? What is the time that you're going for? I'm like, no, I'm thinking I'm going to do 4:30. 4:30. There's one thing that I still remember from that guy. That's why they say experience is very important. The guy made a comment that never registered at the time, but right now I can tell you the guy said, you must be a good runner. I don't remember the face of the guy. If he's here, I'm sorry. I should have listened. I don't remember him, honestly. I went in, and long story short, after the marathon, before I tell you the time, I remember I couldn't walk. The shower thing was, you were talking about the chafing and whatnot. Oh, by the way, I had to Google what chafing is after, because now it was a thing to me now. The shower thing was never even there. It started right there in the race. The walking way has changed. Now I've got a penguin walk, everything hurts. There's someone in this room I know who decided to get me running shoes because they are supportive wife. The shoes they got for me, I think there's a sport called that. You know, when you throw things on the wall for no particular reason, the bull's eye. Those shoes, I still have the pictures, were supposed to help me be a medalist, be a runner. She didn't know, Shema, they can't blame her. The fit was wrong, the type of shoe was wrong, the toenail was gone, the chafing was, it's like I was the king of the chafing. The walk was, I initially didn't understand why people were having tabs of Vaseline alongside the road. Like, why? They want to waste my time. It was even before the bitterness. Mr. Ngomane, I got this. Bona, 518. Like, 518. Wow on earth. Oh, by the way, before I can go back, like they're saying, to the drawing board, I had a bansela. What is a bansela in English?
An extra.
A bonus. Yeah, extravaganza, whatever you want to call it. It was called an ITB right here. And I was ruled out for 6 to 8 months. That was 2017, by the way. So the dream of going to Comrades was not gone, but it was halted. I had to, go back to the drawing board and, first of all, I had to get the ITB fixed. If you know anything about ITB, it's a pain that you get right here below your knees. But it doesn't always happen. It starts when you start running around like 5K, 7Ks onwards, and then you feel it. If you go for a 1K, 2K, that's fine. It won't bother you. But when you start working the muscles, it kicks in. And it doesn't go away. Every time you would, I remember I had to go to about 3 physios. The first one said, 2 weeks, we're ruling you out. You're going to go back to the street. It happens. I'm like, that one, Mampara. Next one. Went to the next one, same thing, until I got the third guy. Between the first two and these guys, this one was doing what they call active healing, which means he fixes the plane while it's up there. The other ones were taking it down, and obviously it will crash. So he said, no, go for a run, and come back in 3 days, and then let's reassess. And when I came back, he ironed out a bit. No, iron out is... it's a very, very calm way. Do you know Kuliso? Do you know him? There's a guy who's bigger than me in size. I think, I'm not body shaming, but I'm just trying to emphasize that when he does this massage, he sits on you with an elbow like this. And then he irons out every bump, speed hump, and whatever. But to this day, I'm still using the guy. It's been 6 years now. Every time I think of him, but I still sign up and give my money away because he knows what he's doing. So I can't argue with that. The pain that I get there, like they say, is temporary. I'm here. Even now, actually now it's a ritual. When I go to Comrades, 3 months before, I don't play. I've got a May, April, March appointment. Every 30 days I go for that pain because it keeps me here. Ever since my first Comrade, which I managed to run in 2019, because after the injury, I managed to get a qualifier, which was still a struggle. I wouldn't qualify with your normal 5 hours like these top runners. I would go via the back door. You know what the back door was back then? You run the 48. You use the 5 hour of the 50 kilometer time. So you've got 2 kilometers to spare. And I had to learn this because it was tough. I couldn't manage the qualifying time. So it took some time for me to be able to run like your comfortable qualifier, These days, I can comfortably say if I go through a marathon and nothing is broken, I can qualify. Okay, but back then it was tough. So 2019, I went in, and I'm sorry, Maki, back then, I had no idea what's going on, what the buzz is, who's Maki, I had no idea. Like I said, head first, body after. And the body struggled to get after that. It was a bit tough. I don't know if we have enough time, but I can tell you my first marathon, my Comrades was 11:55. And one thing, thank you. And one thing I will always, thank you. One thing I will always cherish is what Maki was talking about here, that I managed to get to the finish line with little to less knowledge, no knowledge at all. I remember when it came to mileage back then, I was using a Huawei before the Trump war, and I lost the records. But I still remember I was barely at 800 for my whole Comrades, from January, by the way, to Comrades. I know there's recommendation as to mileage-wise, you need to be this many kilometers. Mine is one thing that I took to the finish line. She mentioned it. One ingredient I had no skill, I had no knowledge. The body, you can tell, I'm much better now, but I still look like someone who can play wrestling than run. So I had nothing on my side except for one ingredient. It's called inkani. What is inkani? No. I mean mother tongue. Eh?
In Shanghai.
No, at Zim. How do you say inkani? Eh? Naru. That's all I had. So if there's one, yes.
But however, so can I just, it's, not giving up, and inkani is different. Because inkani is that thing that says, no, like
yeah.
It must come from the groin. That is inkani.
Yeah. So that's one thing I had going for me. And I still do use that. And if you want to, get me to trouble, tell me that I can't do something. Then no. If I'm sleeping now, I wake up. Like, okay, it's time now, to man up and do the thing. So one thing I remember to show that I had no idea. My regret actually for the first. And I'm saying this because I don't want it for nobody. My regret for my first Comrades was this lady sitting here on 2019 June with me and a cousin of ours. We went to some place to go braai and have drinks. But for me, it was water. But the wind and the conditions were not conducive for someone who's going to run Comrades. And that was Friday, by the way. Okay. Woke up on Saturday, I caught flu. I remember I was Mhlanga going to a chemist, this came asking for a pharmacy for something that's very highly impossible. I said to the man, I need medication that is going to be mild enough for me to be able to run, but not too dangerous for me to be able to run. I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying, but I want to go to run. I remember we sitting, she's like, will you be fine? I was like, I know, I will go test it out. If I manage, then I'll go. So I ran it with flu, which is a complete no. I could have been one of the people who were part of the statistics. Stats SA accounting, they are waiting for Sunday to say, who are we coming? You don't have to. Look, I'm still standing now. I'm running Comrades. I was lucky. There's still going to be Comrades. We're going to the 100th one next year. You do not have to risk your life for Comrades. Okay? You do not. I shouldn't have. So on top of that, there's no experience. I'm sick. I'm running. By the way, I did not have even gels. I didn't know what gels are. I ran the whole thing, Coke, whatever they were providing on the road. That's why when some people saying that I couldn't finish, I had no gels, I'm like, dude, come on. I had flu, I had no gels, I ran on potatoes and Coke and whatever. Look, I will tell you now, if it doesn't make you poop on that race, take it. If your stomach is full, you can still think that your stomach is full. You still have capacity because your mind is not cluttered yet. You need to eat something on the road until you feel like you can't eat. And when you feel like you can't eat, you eat some more. You're not tired, you are hungry. Okay, I proved it myself. Every water station, cook water. Whatever they threw at me at that time, I took. I pushed, and these people called bus drivers, and I'm going to point at her because she's here. You raise your pace. Yeah? This lady, her vision. Nah, I'm not talking about you personally. There's a guy who came. He wasn't even an official bus driver, by the way. There's a guy who came and said, guys, you're not going to make the last cut-off point. So those are some of the things that I remember. And we pushed. I was pushing splits that could have easily gotten me a Bill Rowan. But because I was coming from, by the way, my first qualifier, I don't know how I missed it. There, at the back. I ran my socks off. I'm telling you, I ran like I stole them shoes. But what I remember on the last cut-off point, I remember running splits. We were going down, man. You know the route. We ran going down, and then at the cut-off point, we went a bit up. We found it was 84-ish. Which one is that? Up. No, I started with no. I started with the real deal. Up.
Away now.
Shout out to the novice who are going to the up run. As for the other ones, those ones who are greedy, who are going for the 3 medals for running 2 now, we'll see you. This is where you become a Comrades runner. You're still a novice. That's why I don't count you. Okay? Nothing personal. I'm just an up-run guy. Sorry. So when we went to around 84-ish or something like that, the last cut-off point.
The last cut-off is at the top of Pony Shots.
Yes. So we ran down, remember? Yes. And when we go to the cut-off point, we looked at the official time, and because I didn't even have a watch or anything, I was just running. I remember I had a phone, and the battery died somewhere around, don't know, and the Strava was gone, everything. So I was just running. Look, running scared. It wasn't just running. When I got to a point where I could see the time, I was so pissed at the guy. I'm like, that's why I always say you raise your pace if you know what you're doing. We go there, we've got plus minus 5 kilometers to go, and we have a whole hour. But I was told that, no, you're not going to make the cutoff. So we ran, and we wasted so much energy. And from there on, I'm like, I will run, walk. I did, and the body was so weak. You remember, I was running with flu and all that. So from there, that's the only regret I have from that. But the memories I made. And this is the next point I'm coming to. Novices, make memories. There's only one first time Comrades you're going to run. If you ran a down run last year, it's no longer a first marathon for you. Your 90 was done last year. If you didn't make memories, you've got regrets like me, you're going to stay with them for the rest of your life. So please, don't be like me. Make memories. If you do have a target, I will argue with you until I go to my death as to where did you get the target as a novice, because you have never benchmarked. Where? I call it an estimate. You are estimating based on your training or whatever you did. Comrades is different. If you have ever run anything longer than Comrades, then I will agree with you. 2 Oceans, we don't count it. It's a training run. When you get to 2 Oceans, then the fear kicks in, because the fear of the unknown will catch you. You don't know what's coming after 56. If you have run a 60, it's fine, but it's not going to help you beyond 60. You need your resilience from there on. So, I repeat, if you are going there for the first time, please make memories. Make sure, if it's your up run, will forgive you. It's your first up run. You will never have another first up run, no matter what results you get. So make memories. This journey of Comrades, next year they're running the 100th one, I repeat, you can still run it next year, and. But if you don't remember your first one, good for you. Anyway, when it comes to, I spoke about eating. Mina will tell you my strategy. I happen to be an influencer, so nothing of mine is a secret anyway. Some of you know what I'm going to run for on Sunday. So it's And I'm quite fine with it because I don't do it to brag, but to, sort of try and inspire someone, to help someone out there. Okay, so when it comes to eating, I am very big on gels and eating. And look, if you see me shouting there for no reason, it's the sugar rush. I don't play. So when I get 2 o'clock in the morning, you must remember that time. 2 o'clock you'll be awake, by the way, Sunday. 2 o'clock in the morning, she knows, peanut butter sandwich. Before I even think of getting out of the house. Morit, no, Jajel, wait. When I get to the starting line, I use those ones at 40 grams carbs. You see the USN one, the Vuma one. When they say, I'm gel. I'm like, people looking at me like, why is this one taking a gel? We haven't even started. It is because of the simple science. Who knows here how many minutes you have in your body before, for running without taking anything? Who knows? The science, the estimate, 90. So your body, according to science, it's not me, you can Google it. They say you've got about 90 minutes that you can run at an intense level without taking anything. Okay, so now picture this. If I take a gel on the start, what did I just do now? I just shifted my 90 minutes by about 60 kilometers or whatever interval I'm using to take a gel. Nah? So I use one water point, I pass the first one, the second one I take a gel again. What did I do? I just kicked that bloody 90 minutes forward. And I do that consistently so. And the first half is very crucial because if you don't get your nutrition right on the first half, forget about the second half. You front load it. So mine is not even about taking a gel, it's about moving that 90 minutes. I'm sweeping it forward. Every time I think of a gel, I take it. Like I said, Bona, guys, you guys think I'm joking. One day you'll be amazed. You find me on the road running serious, you greet me, I remember a gel, I take it. Forget the interval, as long as it can stay in my body, it will work. You don't take a gel now for it to work now. When you take a gel now, it's going to kick in roughly maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes. That's why you need to front load it. By the time you need it, it's in your system. I would rather have it in my system than look for it and try and play catch up because by then it's too late. I'm going to lose time. So I'm sweeping it forward. So long story short, my nutrition strategy is very simple. I've got my hydration vest. Luckily, I pace, so I'm used to it. I stash them here. I stash them. Just start, I take one, skip one, take another one. Skip water point, take another gel. Until I'm sick of gels. And when I start feeling like I'm sick of gels, then I know that I need to take a gel. Guys, it's not a joke. If you are sharp enough to remember a gel, then you're still fine to take a gel. If you haven't thrown it out, take it. What happens to a car that runs out of petrol? It stops. And then you get petrol, and then you fill it up, and then you start the car, and you go. But remember, you'll be running around with a 5 liters goob trying to find a petrol station. How much time are you going to waste trying to get a car going again? But if the car has a full tank, nah? Bait bridge, Baba. We'll be there. Bait bridge. Yeah, that's why you'll be thinking, I need to refuel. You see, so that's all I'm going to say about gels. And your gels that you have, I know the capacity of carrying all the things for 90 kilometers is very hard. Be wiser with your nutrition. If you, like me, are training around the streets of Jozi or wherever and you use petrol stations for fueling, like Maheu, who's using Maheu here, you get your Coke there, whatever it is that you are getting there, be wiser. If you've got 5 gels here, they are not that heavy. If you see Maheu, save it. Take the Maheu. You know why? By the time you want Maheu at 60, these first ones have looted there. It's either they are too hot for you to take or there's nothing. Your support will be way too tired by then to think about. They don't care. By then they just want you to finish. Actually, they are angry at you. Why is this one not finishing? They are angry. This one, she wants nothing to do with me. And I'm like, I'm the one running. Why are you guys angry at me? Gunini. Come on, what time is it? You know the guy on the TikTok, the one with the beard, like, what time is it? Yeah. You said you're going to run, you're walking, come on.
Okay, walk.
So when you do that, not only did you save yourself for, your nutrition, for even if you don't use it. You know it won't expire today, you can still use it on the next race. Why would you go waste your gels and leave the gel they gave you there if you are using it in order for you to go back to buy another one? I mean, maybe I'm stingy, but it's fine. So I'm saying, if you want a macheu or you want a cook or whatever you use, get it while the people are still excited. They don't care about that thing. At 30, they don't care about cook. They don't care about macheu. They're like me. Yeah, better. You see, selfies. You see, so that's all I'm going to say about nutrition. Get your nutrition right, front load. Make sure that if it's inside your stomach, it's better than inside your pocket because it's not contagious. If it's not, that's what I'm going to say. And hydration as well. Make sure that the raw salt, the guys who are walking around with salt, the sachet or the packet, are not crazy, those supporters. Take that thing. If you are used to it like me, I don't even need Ebona. I've seen enough. I don't even need water. I just take that thing. Yeah, I go. So those are your electrolytes to keep your liquids in. And I don't know. I like to interact. If you've got a question along the nutrition before I move on to the next point, yeah, now is your chance. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Bye-bye. Next point. We move. I didn't miss anyone. Okay, sharp. And now we talk about time. Comrades has got... Ooh. You see now, you want to get me into trouble. You want him to ask a question, I can't answer now. So, time. I'm going to say a few things about time. Yeah. There's only one clock at Comrades. It's not yours, it's not your coach, your wife, or whoever. There's one official clock. If you started at... What is the first one now? This is 5 o'clock. Batch 1. So, batch 1, 5 o'clock. Yeah. You start. She said something very crucial. When you can't reach your watch can stop for whatever reason, technical glitch, or your watch cannot be accurate for. If you ask what time is it, and somebody tells you it's 10:30, the only math you need to think is 10:30 minus 5 o'clock. How many hours in between? Simple maths. Yeah, if you like me, you go for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 5 hours straight. That's how much I spent on the road right now. When did you start your watch, or when did you pause it for auto pause kicked in for? It doesn't matter. Comrades doesn't care. There's only one official clock. And that clock started at 5. Okay. Your body that you're going to see, the wife that I fought with countless time, she's expecting a kiss. I'm in a hurry. She will get it, man. We still have a lifetime together. It's only 90 kilometers. If she wanted to separate, she would have managed just 90 kilometers. One day. Come on. I'm talking to you husbands and wives and friends and girlfriends and whatever. You keep it moving. Any stationary moment you have in Cambridge, it must be a necessary. I know someone was trying to backlash me and tongue-lash me or whatever type of insult I was getting on social media for saying this. If it's not the Ernika you need, not to hotefa or to be, what do we call?
Super weak.
You know what? If it's not a want, it's a need, don't stop. Or should I say that around? If it's not a need, it's a want, do not stop, you move. If it's a spray, let them spray while you're walking. They understand they are there to support us, they know what we're going through. Any moment you stop there and have your cook and like I'm catching my breath, the clock does not know anything about catching a breath. You will miss your target, and if you are at the back, you will see her. If you feel like you've got nightmares at night, and they are so strong that you need help, think again. You haven't seen her in a race passing. She's going to be the greatest nightmare, and it has nothing to do with personality. It's a flag that she's holding, because you know if you go past, your chances of making it is gone. And I will say this to you top runners who are going around telling people that no, that guy is talking nonsense. We stop and drink. Because you've got time to spare, guys. Let's not fool these novices who are going there for the first time. You know. And if you are targeting 11 hours, somebody said I missed it by 43 seconds. 43 seconds. Why? Because, you know, if you talk to a guy honestly and ask where, he knows, he remembers. He knows where. That coke would have gotten inside the time still while you were walking. It will spill over your face, you will wash it off, but you keep it moving. I don't know if there's anything that you need to know about time. Who's the social media personnel here? They call us influencers. If you're going to go, or even if you're just handling your phone, you have your selfie. There's no perfect selfie at Comrades. The one you took is fine. It's for memories. It's not going to, what do you call that magazine? That one. It's not going there, so it's fine. They won't fire you. Okay, you do this. I do this all the time. I make my noise while moving. And talking about noise, if you don't know how to sing while you are running in a bus, don't do it. It takes guts and it takes a lot of foolishness to do what we do. Why am I saying foolishness? I know it wastes a lot of energy. But I'm used to it, you're not. So if you have ever ran with me in a bus, I tell you that the only thing that is mandatory in my bus is a smile. Singing is not mandatory because not all of us can do it. But if you get too excited, you know, on the road, you are wasting energy you don't have. So you should be very wary of that. Hence I said your race, your pace. Your friend is not your friend. The only friend you are going to meet on Sunday is the medal on the finish line. Your wife, forget, you're not married there. This is not marriage counseling, but I'll tell you, your wife will forgive you. Your wife will forgive you, your husband will forgive you. They understand you are on a mission. This is a war, guys. Look, how many are you here? Had we said we are doing something else today, this world would be too small. But look at you. Because there's only so many crazy people in this world. You see, you're going to war. You're going to fight. Okay? You have your numbers. Your training run is good for you to be ready to go and fight the war. It is not a determination of your finish time. I will repeat this. Because novices, I mentioned the estimate. You're estimating it based on 60, but you have never gone to 61. You don't know what happens at 61, so please. And I'm not saying don't go past me because I said you are a novice. Some of you are natural talent, but they are very rare natural talents. That's why there's only 3 spots in a podium. You see, the top 10, it's only the top 10 for a reason. Out of 24,000, there's a top 10. The elite, is there an elite here? Where's the elite? So this is one guy who can talk about I stop on the race. This is the one guy who knows what it takes to go for a podium. You and I are fighting for a finish line. You have to have your plan A, B, C, and D up to Z. But Z must still get you under 12 hours. You know what, heads up to you guys. These guys are on another level. And no offense, most of them are at work, by the way. We're not. It's a career for them. We are called social runners for a reason. So we need to, I cannot come to your job right now and start and, become an engineer all of a sudden. They do the profession. We do us here at the back. So we need to stick to it. We're not elites, and I'm not discouraging you to do nice stuff. So I'm saying to you, if you don't know what you're going to face, rather be cautious and than be regretful. You will regret it. It's gonna hurt. I'm telling you. Pain cave. Who here hasn't entered the pain cave? Or who here are novices? Let me see my novices. Okay. Guys, I will tell you one thing. And I won't beat around the bush about this. Those who have done it a lot will tell you, it's gonna hurt. You signed up for it knowing that this is going to hurt. The difference is, when does it start to hurt? How do you find out? You find out by making sure that you do not go and fight a war that's supposed to be fought in the second half and the first half. If you played soccer and then you went all out on the first 45 minutes, I will ask you one thing. There's only 3 people that can be replaced in that team of 11. If you're not part of the 3, who's going to play that second half? If you're not replaced, and by the way, in this sports of ours, it's an individual sport, there's no replacement. There's only a bailer bus. So if you go there, nobody's discouraging. You know what? People will mistake you, Maki, for saying that people must not go and do their best. He's sitting right there as an elite. I can tell you, numbers are running like it's the matrix, like he knows the splits, he practiced the splits, and I'm going to confidently speak for him because didn't come. You don't just wake up and become an elite. And by the way, I will never be one. I'm not even dreaming about that. Who's going to make the nails at the back there? Who's going to take the videos? You see, so these guys work like machines. They know that, okay, at split so, and so they know the route. They calculated everything. How many carbs, how many, all of those things. Where am I going to get a brief? And recovery to them, by the way, is running at 5 minutes or 48. It's a recovery for them. And they go back to their 3 minutes. For me and you, we're breathing through the wound, Shem. We don't have that. You see? So they did not just become that. And why am I saying this? I'm not discouraging an elite to go and run faster split. Actually, if you run faster than me, and then there's potential for us to have 2 elites next time when we sit here. I'm not saying don't go faster than Maki or be faster than me. I'm saying be careful with the split. Honesty. An honest runner knows their pace. You know what happened to you when you ran a 60. And you're thinking, there's still 30 more to go. Who's going to run it? If I go the way I went on that 60, where people had to actually, put an ambulance number on speed dial for me because I ran too fast, Comrades is something else. The pain gap that I'm talking about is, if you know you have your pain threshold for a 60, just remember you don't know for a 90. So if it happens that you are cautious enough, you know that, for example, you are going there for a silver, and it's possible and I encourage you to go for it if you've got the capacity, even if you are an elite. The split they want there is 5 minutes per kilometer. And if, for example, it happens that is not your easy run, or it's not your, your lower heart rate, your zone 2 for those who are using heart rate. If it's not that, then it's going to hurt, because you are at 69 point something. Look, your heart rate always looks like lotto numbers, but you're trying to keep it up for the whole day. It's going to hurt. So what you need to do, or what I can advise you to do, is go there, make sure that whatever pace you are running, especially on the first half, should be sitting on the lower side of your numbers, even if you know that you are faster. That way, you have something. You've got a rabbit to pull out of your head on the second half. And that's all I wanted to say. To us, the people who are the returned soldiers, I know you guys, you probably know what is happening, and that's going to be your downfall. I implore you to make mistakes, because all of us, I make mistake all the time. Kharde makes mistake. We all make. But I just implore you to make new mistakes. Don't be foolish enough to make the same mistake, because you're not growing. Find a new mistake. If it's a gel that you nailed properly last year, maybe you, like me last year, you had shoe issues. I got 2 pairs now. She was fighting. Why you buying many shoes? I'm like, I had issues last year. Man. So now, try and improve on the mistakes you made last year. And the comrades, as much as it's so scary, we still think we know. The first half we're flying. First half, you can't touch me. I'm moving. And then the better half of the race, I'm singing, hey, I knew it. Hey, it's gonna hurt. So let's go there and do our best. And I repeat this, you can still run another comrade. But if you are in your grave, you cannot do that. You don't be a statistic. Let's go have fun. And I think the one thing I'm forgetting now is to say, better you're next. I thank you.
We are so thankful, and we are happy that we had this wonderful talk this evening. I think we have come to the close of our program tonight. Before we close, where's Amanda? Just come and hand over our little small token of appreciation to our lovely guest.
Are there any questions?
Oh, there are questions. Are there questions?
Just one thing to my novices. I'm so sorry, I know I took a lot of time, but I forgot to say this. My novices, those who know Comrades finish split, what is the average you need now?
For
this one? Just for the finish, what is your average?
8:15.
8:15, 8:20.
8:20.
Yeah. So I know you got this, because for you to qualify, the minimum, the slowest of you guys had to do 7 minutes per kilometer to qualify. So now you're going there to run 1 minute and 20 seconds or so slower per kilometer, the entire route. That's why I know you're going to finish. You got this. Thank you.
All right. So are there questions that you might have so that we ask? Do you have any questions? You have a question for this? All right, maybe it's just...
When you recorded that it's gonna hit, did you finish the comrades and below 12 hours? Have you completed all your comrades?
Seen Maki on the route. Ever. She's a friend of mine, but I've never seen her on the road. She can attest to that. So I finished mine. When I had issues with my shoes last year, it was after the video that you know. And levels, I still had 3 hours to complete Comrades. So I did a 10:17 for your information. Yes.
In which class are you missing?
I misbehave in, just like I did in Cape Town. I will misbehave. I won't be doing any bus. Comrades has got buses, bus drivers, core drivers, timekeepers, and in your bus, how many are you this year? Last year it was 4 per bus, plus minus.
No, don't lie to the people.
How many were you last year?
So last year we had 3 bus drivers.
Yeah.
They were all drivers. So
Oh.
they grouped all of the bus drivers together.
Yeah.
And we had 1 12-hour bus.
Yeah. So my excuse is, if you've got 3 people on one bus, why would I have a bus?
Wow. He's scared.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I just have, I don't know, maybe it's respect for comrades that I can't just barge in, and we know with this big race, you can't even have your flag. So if you were to drive a bus, you would have to, I don't know how they will, well, they will recognize because I'm too loud, but it will always be that thing of saying, what time are you going for, what time, all the way. So I will do me, and I invite anyone who wants to run alongside me And I will also take, if I find you doing the right pace, I will join in, but I caution you, enter at your own risk.
There are 3 different groups. Group 1 has the silver pass. There is 2, I think, in group 1, or 1 in group 1, and seating A, I think. Then all of them are actually in group 1 for the silver. Silver is a 7:30 finish. Those guys are going to move at around 5 minutes a kilometer over the course of the route. It doesn't mean they're going to move evenly over 5. They'll be climbing, they will be down, but overall it will be about 5 minutes a kilometer. If you have not trained for 5 minutes per kilometer, if that is your race pace, do not get on that bus. Remember, it's their comfortable pace. If you are tasting blood when you are doing a time trial of 5K and you are doing 5 minutes per kilometer, do not get on that bus. Like, honestly, guys, you won't even get to halfway. You're going to just end up there. So in group 1, there are 3 7-hour paces. There's one in group A, which is a batch A, and batch B. And in that same group, you have Bill Rowan runners, which is your 9-hour passes. They are there. Group 2 has, I think, a 9-hour pass, and then your 10-hour passes are there, your 10:30 passes are there, or 10:45, 11-hour pass is there, and then your 12-hour pass. There are 2 bus drivers in group 2 for 12 hours. So our in-between runners, most of them are in group 2. In group 3, okay, we don't expect silver passes in the other groups, right? In group 3, we will have 11, 11:45, 12-hour passes. And it makes sense because it's the target market that is placed there. If, guys, I'm going to say it again, if you have not trained for sub 10, do not get on there. We really want you to finish. Pride will make you not finish. Be brave enough to say, hey, this one is not for me. Say, it's fine, I will see you at the finish. Okay, and another important thing that I also forgot to mention, guys, please pack warm clothes in your talk bag. Have a talk bag that you are going to hand in at the talk bag area. Not expensive stuff, obviously, and you will get it at the finish. The nice thing with the talk bag buses is that they get to the finish before even the first runner gets there. If you're going to only give your warm clothes to the supporting guys, they're going to get there after you, and you will be freezing. Whether you finish while the sun is out or you finish in the dark, you are going to get hypothermia. It's very cold. You know, you've been sweating the whole day, so you'll start shaking. Very, very, very important. And make sure you pack it tomorrow.
Thank you. Okay, if you see my bus, don't join it because you steal the show. So you better stay on your no, don't come and steal my show.
There's 2 things that don't happen. Either I pass you or you pass
Or we're going to stay together.
All right, thank you so much. So at this particular moment, oh, there's a question.
What's your target?
My target, it's on social media already. I'm going for sub 9. Yes, Billy. And for those who think I'm bragging, I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, guys, running on its own is hard.
Yes.
And I don't see a reason why now I must hide what I'm trying to do. Yes. We go through a lot now. It's okay to have that target. And then if for example, like I said, plan A, B, and whatever is not working, Z is there, but it's pass. Yes.
Thank you.
If you start in group 1, I should not be catching you. At all costs. Group 1, guys, we all have 12 hours to finish. Group 1, you know you have until 5 o'clock. Get on the 11:30 bus of group 2 or group 3. Then at least you know you will make it. If you started at 5:15, you can get on the 11:45 bus of group 3 and you will still be safe. You don't have extra 15 minutes, you don't have extra 30 minutes, but you have 12 hours to finish.
Thank you. And advice from a novice like me, if you find yourself pacing, at least just know you're in the wrong group, eh? You'll be chasing them after, so you better know that.
And my supporters, are there any supporters here?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound bad, but please bring a spare heart on Wednesday. A spare heart. You're going to need it. When we are there, we don't know what we want. We are hating. When I say I don't want a jail, I mean I want it. My face will look, especially to partners, my face will look drained. That's what Comrades does to a person. And when I get there and I start telling you that, oh, my wife, you chase me. We came all the way from Zim, get a medal. If it's not fatal, if you're not going to die from it, you can handle it. Move it. The guys are going to, you will see all sorts of things. You're going to be more tired than we runners. You're going to be more frustrated than us. That's why we need you more on rest day. That's why I'm saying a spare heart is necessary. And I cannot say this, without really saying how important you guys are. I said it that you can't carry in gels for 90 kilometers. Some of you will be running around looking for us because you got my gels and you know you can jeopardize my risk. You go through a lot and I just want to appreciate you guys as support.
So, Amanda.
Legends first, ladies first, legends first, ladies first. Age before beauty.
Thank you.
So, is she running? Is she running on Sunday?
I was whispering
Is she running?
Huh?
Is she running on Sunday?
Yeah, just running around.
So she's allowed. She's allowed to wear something new.
Yes.
So she can wear something new on Sunday, right?
Yes.
So you better wear something new on Sunday since you are running around. All right.
Polygamy. Yeah.
It's too late. Too late.
All right. Thank you so much. You may take your seats. Thank you. Thank you so
I want to thank you very much for coming and addressing us. When this club started, it's only almost 2 years. We came to run Comrades. We're just about 7 of us. The other 3 got injured when we were training. And when we came, we were all novices. No experience, no what. The only thing that actually gave us confidence was the Sabbath program when the Saturday before when we went to church. And there was a Dr. Kunene who was talking. He just gave us some tips that ended up giving us confidence. Yeah, very fortunate guys that we have. the opportunity to hear these guys before you run and give you the tips. So some of us were running blind, like he was also doing. But we want to thank God that we are all here.